I think I'm going to do what you said next time and just like lie about.
You gotta lie slightly. You can't lie a lot. Because if you
well,
lie a lot, they're going to give you like thick ass glasses.
My problem the last time I went is I was in between two of the lenses, so she was like, oh, we don't need to change because I don't want to like strain your eyes. But I feel like they're already being strained.
Well, if you were in between last time and it's gotten worse now, like you haven't been in several months, right?
Yeah, I went in like January.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It's been almost half a year. You might want to go back next time and be like, hey, it has gotten worse. I'd like to go to the next one.
Okay, yeah, because it's like not bad, but even like I said, my distance vision's getting worse,
You should probably clap.
Oh, clap.
Yep, that's it.
I just got distracted,
That's fun.
Okay, so have you ever seen like 28 Days Later or 28 Weeks Later?
No. I don't think I've seen either one.
I'll show you. I really like them. They're like some of the original zombie films, They're really cool.
When did they come out? I feel like it was recent. Was it long ago?
28 years ago.
That's recent. I swear it came out recent.
No, there's a new one that just came out called 28 Years Later.
Oh, that would make sense.
Yeah, but okay, so I saw this headline and I was like, I got to talk about this because I don't know. It says 28 years later finally proves an unspeakable truth about the Teletubbies.
All right.
Which Teletubbies are already pretty.
Your cats are running around.
I was like, what are they doing in there?
That's
you
your
want me
cat.
to like close the door a little?
I don't know that it would help, but sure.
I was like, I don't know how much sound makes its way in here, but
A decent amount. Anyway, Teletubbies.
Yeah, so it says something about the director Danny Boyle's new horror movie may have inadvertently confirmed something that Teletubbies fans have known all along.
Mm-hmm.
This children's program about 4 humanoid creatures with TV screens where their stomachs should be is downright terrifying. The Teletubbies only make a brief appearance in 28 Years Later, but it's a memorable one. The kids in the beginning of the film, spoilers apparently, are watching Teletubbies, but they're not happy because I guess they're zombies.
They're zombie tubbies? Or like the kids watching are zombies?
No, they're like...
They got claws? You couldn't see it. She went like this.
I don't know. I think this person's dumb.
Okay.
It's an IGN article, but...
I mean, that doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't really make a lot of sense. I was like, I want to explain the connection because I thought it was funny, but then it just talks about them watching Teletubbies.
Did you read the connection beforehand?
No, I just found it just now.
You just found the article. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it popped up.
I thought you'd already like pre-read it and knew what you were going into.
No, I was like, it just sounded funny because Teletubbies are creepy, but I fucking loved Teletubbies as a kid. Like,
dude, Teletubbies is Lord of the Rings.
It's what?
Lord of the Rings.
How?
You haven't seen that?
No.
You haven't seen the similarities?
No.
Like a giant face inside the sun. That's Sauron.
Like the Gerber baby is Sauron?
Yeah. You haven't seen?
No.
Hold on.
Ooh, the Minecraft movie is streaming on Max now. We can watch it.
Oh, good. Do I still get to throw popcorn everywhere?
No. Did you see like theaters had to like put up warnings that if people did that, they'd be taken out of the theater?
Yeah. No, yeah, look, there's similarities. Look, lives underground. 4 of them. Baby.
The baby looks a lot creepier than I remember. I don't remember its eyes.
Yeah, no, the baby is creepy.
If you haven't seen Teletubbies, you should. It is very creepy.
That's fine. Look, 4 friends going on adventures. They live underground. There's a giant eye inside the sun.
I do want to go see the movie, though, so I'll have to show you the first 2.
I didn't know that there was a Teletubbies movie.
No, the 28 Years Later.
Well, you're skipping around now.
But I'll show you the first 2 first. I will say I really appreciate you because I feel like you've been making an effort to watch a lot of my like scary movies recently, even if you don't necessarily like being scared.
Yeah. I don't think that you like watching the movies that I watch.
Like what?
Like any of them.
What do you mean?
But you're just like, yeah, I'm here.
That's not true.
I feel like it is.
Why? We just watched The Accountant.
Yeah, but you were already excited about that.
Okay.
If I got to convince you to watch a movie and then you're like, oh, yeah, that was pretty good. And I'm like, half the time I pick out movies and you're like, no, we should do this one. And then if we flip a coin and it's my movie, then you're sitting there, you're like, it was a good movie. And I was like, why were you shitting on it before we started then?
I wasn't. You just always pick movies that make me cry.
I pick good emotional movies and you're like, but what about terror?
Hey, scary movies are historically a way that people have dealt with uncertain times. And we've been living
Your
in
whole
uncertain times
life?
for like 10 years now.
That's your whole life then. What are you
God.
talking about?
No, I know. I keep seeing people talk about, like, I'm tired of all these events happening in my 20s. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I've
It's
not
the
known a
thing that
normal
was
life.
like, there hasn't been a day without world breaking news in the U.S. in like a year. You're
yeah.
like,
And
this is
I feel like I
ridiculous.
missed
It's
a lot of,
ooh,
like,
breaking news. Cool.
the fun 20, like, young years that people would normally be going out because COVID happened. So, like,
COVID.
we were just kind of like, okay, we live an adult life now.
I feel like that was the end of your early 20s, though.
Was it like, it was 5 years ago. So 22.
It was like 23.
Yeah.
24.
Why are you saying it like that?
What do you mean? Speaking of saying, do you have an intro for us, or are we just clapping?
Oh. Hello there. Welcome back to Mindless Prattle.
I like that you went away from the microphone. That was good.
Welcome back to
Like-
Mindless Prattle. The show where we talk
Badly.
to you about stuff and things, and Jordan bullies me. I'm Ripley. That one over
No,
there
no,
is
no.
Jordan,
I
and we're going to
correct
talk to
you.
you about stuff. I can't hear you when you're mumbling while I'm talking.
That's because I'm not going to put it in, but it's just for you to know it's there.
What'd you say?
About what?
How the fuck am I supposed to know?
Wow. I thought we were working on not cursing as much.
Oh, yeah.
She's clicking. Did you hear that? It's a different form of
I'm just
cursing.
saying, if we have kids, I'm not going to be surprised if one of them says, like, motherfucker is one of their first words or something.
How you going to keep saying it? We all know what you meant. You could have just said a curse word. You're
Okay,
terrible
but that
at
one's, like,
this.
my favorite. Like,
You're
I think
terrible at
I say it
this.
a lot
Just
because
admit
my
it.
mom, you know, like, it's what she says. And so now I say it a lot, and I'm like,
I got to replace it. Like, if you're in, if you've seen The Good Place.
yeah.
I just replace words. Like at work, if I'm walking around and do
Forking
something.
shirt balls.
Yeah, I'd be like, all right, son of a birchwood tree. I don't know what the hell's going on.
No, I've had to teach people at work, like, different words. Like, I'll say, like, refrigerator, you know, what I,
Refrigerator.
yeah.
I don't think most of your coworkers can spell refrigerator
Why?
because it's a hard word to spell and no one thinks about it.
Yeah. Like, why is it fridge with, like, DGE, but those letters, that's not how you spell refrigerator.
Spell it for us, ma'am, please.
REFRII.
FRII.
Hold on.
Refrige.
I have to type things out. Like, I have to write it when I'm doing it, you know? I need, like, a pen. So, REFRI, refridge.
I got this. This is fun.
The only one I'm concerned about is it GI or GE?
Is it?
So my instinct is REFRIGIRATOR, but I'm not sure if it's GI or GE.
It's an E.
Okay, GE. But
But
still, there's no DGE.
that's because you're dropping so many letters. I don't think you know that RATOR, when converted, spells D.
How?
Oh.
You just made that up.
Well, yeah.
Oh.
What?
Don't knock over my camera, cat.
She's
That
just-
tail's getting close.
She's wandering around. I think she already appeared in your camera, but she'll be a nuisance.
I didn't even notice her get up here. I just saw it when she
You were literally writing on your hand, and she walked in front of your camera, and you're like this, like.
No, because like people ask me to spell things all the time at work, but it's like,
Yeah, you're not going back there. You're not supposed to be back there, and you know it. You too.
I don't think I do very well in like an actual spelling bee because, like I said, I have to write things down a lot to be like it's the way that it looks. I know if it's right or not, if that
Yeah.
makes sense.
You gonna step on my laptop, aren't you?
She's like, there's so many things on this table.
Oh, she jumped over
Don't
it.
worry, she just
What a
shook the
nice
camera a
kitty.
little bit.
Goodbye.
But yeah, I've had to teach them and how to like, curse with more appropriate things at work because technically, if you curse on the floor, it's an immediate termination.
What if you
don't.
curse on the ceiling?
That's fine, I guess.
Get me a ladder and a Sharpie. We're there.
But so like I'll say things like shiitake mushrooms, you know, like just things like that where it's like kind of has the same sound, but
Yeah.
oh, I was gonna. Oh, well, do you
That was
talk,
a good transition there.
Do you want to talk about Dune first?
No.
Oh, why?
Anyway, I was in the gym the other day. I've had this story for like 2 weeks, and we just haven't recorded since then because a lot of shit came up.
Yeah.
And so I had this story. So school is out right now, which means parents just throw their kids to
The wild.
the pool and just say, go forth, have fun. Well, it was...
Don't bother me.
I think it was like a Saturday, maybe Sunday. I don't know. But I had the day off for some reason. And I was like, I'm going to go to the gym. I usually don't in the middle of the day because it's too hot. But I was like, I'll go either way. So I went. And I went in the gym. And the way our gym is set up, it has the windows look out into like the neighborhood pool area, you know? Because I'm not paying for like a gym membership. That's crazy. So I was sitting there doing fucking vertical pulls, right? And this kid, through the window, he walks up. He goes to this little table that's set up outside. He opens up the box of pizza. Now, mind you, I've been there for a minute on this set. This is this little man's third box of pizza.
You're watching him. Well, he's out at the pool. You're watching him from inside the gym.
Yeah, because the machine I'm on faces the window, and on the other side of the window is a table. And on that table is a bunch of like a family stuff, including like 2 boxes of pizza.
Okay.
Now he walks up and he opens the box and he grabs a slice. This is his third slice of pizza. Little man looks like he can't even hold like more than one at a time, and he's literally like two-handing it.
How
like,
old was he?
I don't know. He was like 3.5, 4 feet tall.
So he's probably like.
He was old enough that he knew how to swim because he didn't have the pool floaties on.
But like no older than like 10.
Sure.
Okay. I'm really good at guesstimating kids' ages, so.
Yeah, I mean, he was in that small person frame. But you know how like when they're babies and they're chubby, you're like, yeah, it's because they need all that energy and fatness.
And they're cute.
No.
Bless you. Bless you.
Twice. Excuse me.
Usually there's 3.
But no, this kid was like, he wanted to keep it because it was a like prized childhood possession. Like he kept that fat. And he was like circle was his favorite shape in kindergarten, you know?
Oh my gosh.
And so it's not my fault.
I know it's not your fault. It's the parents' fault.
So he walks up, he grabs the third slice that I've seen. And I'm not on the machine forever. I was there maybe 10 minutes doing this set, you know? Third slice I've seen him get. And instead of his normal pick off all the pepperoni, eat them, and then eat the cheese, and then walk away.
I like that you were watching him long enough to know his like
no,
habits
it's the
of
third
pizza.
He did the same thing with the first 2 pieces. And then this third piece, he's like, oh, it's different time. It's different this time. This time he picked off all the pepperoni, and then he put them in the box, like on a different slice of pizza. Like he's done with this now. He's like, I need to eat healthier. I don't know. Then he turns to me, and he locks eyes with me while I'm doing this set, and he just goes, and starts eating this third piece of pizza. And I'm like, all right, little man, you going to be in the gym longer than me, but you keep doing that. Like,
Okay. I don't know if this is like a
just
controversial
staring
take.
me down. I was like, damn, all right.
I don't know if this is controversial, but I truly think that if a child is obese, that is child abuse.
I don't know if it's how far into the abuse it would go. I think it's just funny as fuck that I'm like.
I mean, like, you know, like kids can't make those like decisions about food for themselves. Like their parents have to do it and teach them like how much is appropriate.
Have you seen that fucking the lady on TikTok, the mom, who she's like, see how I make food for my 4 kids in like 10 minutes, and you're like, okay, and she literally gets out like a container, like a lunchbox container, and she'll grab a pizza and put like. She's like, this is my 2-year-old, and she'll put 2 slices of pizza in there and close it. She's like, here's my 7-year-old.
2-year-old?
I don't know what the ages were.
Oh, okay. I was like, that's
whatever,
a lot of
you know
pizza.
what? It's an example. I don't know.
Sorry.
And then she's like, this is my 6-year-old. He's growing. And then she puts like 4 slices of pizza in there and then pours that like butter sauce on top and closes it and gives it to him. And she's like, and this is my something or other. And it was somebody who was real young. She's like, they can't have pizza yet, so they're gonna have this. And I was like, damn, your whole family gonna be needing wider doors. Like, god damn.
Oh my gosh. Have a vegetable.
No, and everyone in the comments was like, you are not that stuck for time that you can't fucking cut up some broccoli or something. Like,
No,
god
like literally
damn,
make a fucking casserole. Throw a bunch of shit in a pan,
Nothing.
put it in the oven, you're done. Put some shit in a crock pot.
No, she was making dinner at like the dining table, like at a random table. And it was like, that's
And it's like, okay,
terrible.
you want to give your kids pizza? That's fine. But like maybe give them like one slice and then have some carrots on the side or something, you know? Like
Fun trick you can do, trick kids into thinking they have more. Just get the same amount that you were normally going to give them and cut it into pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Like the pizza, like if you had, same thing, if you get pizza like cut into squares instead of the
we like a
triangles.
square pizza.
Instead of triangles, it feels like you're eating more. You're like, man, I had 6 pieces of pizza. And you're like, yeah, but that's 2 of your regular pieces, so you feel better. I don't feel better. But it's the same thing for kids. You can cut them up smaller and be like, look, you have multiple things to eat. Like,
I think I would... I don't... It's not for the kids, but I love the idea of having children because I want those like little cutout things you can get to make their food fun shapes. And then like, I don't know. It just seems really fun, like meal prepping for a kid.
it is fun. I've done it.
Okay, it's like it'll be like a mini me, you know. I do think, not to brag, I think I'd be a great mom.
She likes getting the shapes in her meals. That's what she told you.
No, I think I'd be a great mom because, you know, I was always weird, like little autistic kid, whatever. But I think knowing that,
Why would you tap the
I
microphone?
don't know why I did that. I think knowing that as an
heard it over
adult
here.
though, it like sets me up to give a kid a better experience, you know? Like I'm not an asshole and I'm not going to judge you for like flapping your hands or like not making friends, you know? Just stuff like
I'll
that.
judge him internally.
I'll stab you.
Weirdo.
Do you ever get mad about things that happen in like elementary school?
No.
Oh, I do.
I mean, not since elementary school.
Listen,
Maybe middle school.
did you
if
get
it was, like,
bullied in
fifth grade.
elementary school? No, you were
Mhm.
probably popular. You seem like a popular kid in elementary school.
I mean, I just hung out. I didn't have a ton of friends or no friend. You know, I just was there. I didn't talk a lot, so just didn't have a lot of people to talk to.
Oh, I just got bullied
Yeah.
a lot, and then like they'd pretend to be my friend.
That's what I'm doing now. Yeah.
Don't say that. I'm still sensitive about it. Like, or I even remember like one time these girls like they were trying to hurt me. Like they like shoved me
Like
down and I hit
scissors?
my
Oh.
head. Like on the playground. Like ours was like lined. The 5th grade playground was like lined with this like black plastic thing around it. It was like in a field, and then everywhere like the swings and stuff were, it had like those mulch like wood
the
chip
rubber
things.
wood.
Yeah.
And
then it,
those are
like
worse
it was
than
all
rubber.
contained in like a little black thing, like it just lined the whole playground area, and then the rest was like a big field. So they like shoved me down, and like
I liked the eye roll with it, and they shoved me.
I hit my head, and then I pretended to be okay, and it freaked them out.
You just
That
stood back
okay,
up and be
this
like,
is
"Do it
how I
again."
got through getting bullied in elementary school. Is I would just pretend I didn't care. Oh, I'd be like, "Oh, you got dirt in my hair," you know, like, and they thought it was even fucking weirder, but like in a creepy way. So they started leaving me
Yeah.
alone.
I think it was high school. Somebody in high school. I don't know if he was trying to fight me or what happened. He ended up throwing a punch because he's
When?
stupid. It was like during PE. It wasn't even
Like, what
anything
year, though?
crazy.
Like-
I don't know.
Your freshman year?
No, it was either sophomore or junior. I know it wasn't senior.
You took PE like that many times?
I only took it like once or I think you have to take 2 years of it. Didn't
Yeah,
you?
you have to take 2 years.
Yeah,
I
so it was
didn't,
one of
but-
those years. I don't know which year.
I
Anyway.
did dance my first year, and then I got a waiver for the second year.
Oh, like running a mile is really difficult.
I just don't like gym.
Anyway, I don't know what year it was, but it was in gym or physical education,
PE.
PE as they call it. But I guess I pissed him off about something, and he threw a punch, and I forget where he hit me. I think he hit me in like either the chest or the side of my head or something. And he stopped and he's like, ow. And I was like, was your hand hurt? And I'm like, that sucks. He's like, why would you do that? I'm like, why would I do that? You punched me. And he's like, yeah, I wasn't aiming for bone. And I was like, motherfucker, what do you think I'm made
what you
of?
hit.
I was like, what do you think I'm made of over here? And then he's like, well, that hurt a lot. And then walked away. And I was like, all right, man, whatever you say. And then he just didn't walk back over to me. I'm like, I think that was the last time I talked to that dude, too.
Yeah. And just for the record, I still had to run miles. Like in dance, they still made us like run.
Yeah, but you only that was the first year you said.
Yeah, well, because I did marching band, so then I got the waiver for the second year.
Yeah, so you walked. You got a waiver so you could walk around.
No, I was on the color guard team, so it was like
Did
just
you
dance. Yeah, we ran a fuck ton, like to the point where I'd be throwing up.
You had to be throwing up?
No, like where, you know, like that kind of running where you start getting stomach cramps and then like you're heaving over. Like
No, I drink water.
I did too, but they would force us to run so much. That marching band guy ended up getting fired. 1, because of his treatment of children. 2, because he was embezzling funds from the school.
Treatment of children.
No, seriously, that guy was a fucking prick. Pardon my French, but like, he treated me like
doing
crap.
Good at this whole cursing less thing.
And I was like a child, you know, but whatever. Before we leave, because, well, it's only 21 minutes.
Where are we going?
Well, we can't record forever.
Chuck E. Cheese it is.
I want to talk about Love Island.
Do you prefer Chuck E. Cheese or Peter Piper Pizza?
I've never been to Peter Piper Pizza.
Wow. It's better.
They shut down before I moved to Vegas, so.
There's one nearby. I've seen it.
Well, you can take me sometime.
No, I hate that town, but you know.
But no, I want to talk about Love Island.
Love Island? I thought you'd been playing Dune.
You've been playing Dune.
Well, then why did you bring it up?
I wanted to bring up Love Island.
Love Island is all people talk about. It's so boring.
Okay, well, tell us about Dune then.
There's sand.
Yep.
It's better than Fiji, though, as I've been told. Dude, this show just pisses me off because everyone on it is so fucking stupid.
It's so much more fun watching with you.
They're
but the
so
appeal is
stupid.
that they're so fucking stupid.
No, I don't like watching stupid people. I actively try to avoid them on a daily basis. And then you're like, look, it's in HD. And I'm like, oh.
You're having fun.
The only good part is they're attractive.
Yeah.
That's it.
You get to watch attractive people be stupid in a contained environment.
No. They're stupid first. They're attractive second. It's a very important distinction.
I also...
Because if you put attraction above stupid, you end up with stupid people in your life.
I don't think the producers understand, like, attractiveness either. Like, the bombshells, they'll bring them in, and they're supposed to be, like... I think they're thinking bombshells like, oh, they have a hot body, when a bombshell is supposed to be, like...
No, I think they're just being dramatic and interrupting their way of life.
Because, like, on the UK, they're supposed to be, like... They're the most attractive, they're wealthy, they're smart, like they're like the whole package type of thing. And they come in and they threaten the other people.
No, these ones just come in to cause drama.
No,
like,
these people
she
come
literally
in
walked
like,
in and was like, I don't care who you're coupled up with, I'm taking one. I'm like, okay, have fun.
And usually they're like really, like the guys and the girls will become really good friends with each other. And like there's moments of drama, but like it's usually well contained and a lot of it's focused on the relationships. But in this season of the USA one, I'm like, these people act like they fucking hate each other. They're so rude. I think it's because they're Gen Z. I really do. I think it reflects a lot of Gen Z dating culture. And like people don't try to like romance each other, you know? They're just kind of like...
The conversations
we
they
fuck
have
or we
are
don't.
so stupid.
Yeah.
And I don't know where it came from to use the word like 4 times in a sentence.
So many times.
But it's ridiculous and I hate it.
I do it sometimes. Sometimes I do it a lot, you know, and then sometimes I don't do it at all. But watching it on the show is so noticeable.
I usually do it to compare things. Like the first half of a sentence to the second half.
I think it's just like a filler word, like, you know?
Yeah. They use bro, like, yeah. Like, that's it.
My
Those are their
favorite is
filler
when
words.
they make references to...
Yeah, totally. Okay.
to like random stuff. Or, oh my God, the one girl, Sierra. I told Jordan, I still feel bad for her because she was talking about Avatar, The Last Airbender, and all this nerdy stuff
This
she
dude
likes.
did not know what the hell she was talking
And
about.
then the guy she's talking to, just, you could tell he was just pretending to know about
Oh
it.
yeah,
He's like,
oh yeah, for sure, I love it. Did they end up like together and stuff? And she's like, who are these people and these people? And he's like, yeah. Did
it's like,
they?
yes, they
And
had
you're like,
children.
yeah, that was like the whole point of the show.
It's so funny to watch to me because I'm like, damn, I'm so glad I don't have to do that.
What? Just pretend to like other things. They're like,
No, I mean like date, like in that situation, like I just
like,
got a man
oh,
who loves
I need
me.
to form connections, and I'm like, yeah, you're not used to forming connections. You're used to forming how do I get to the bedroom with you? So now when you're actually trying to look for something long distance or long term, sorry, you're sitting there going, yeah, no, I like that too. Yeah, no, yeah, that's good. Yeah. And then one dude's like, yeah, I always thought kids would be a turnoff for me, but she gives good hand jobs at night. So
Pretty much.
you're like, all right, man.
And I don't know. It's just the conversation. It's like they've lost the art of conversation, you know?
Anytime they get insulted, they act like the stupidest children. Like the one dude was like, I don't like that comment you made. And she's like, all right, well, this is why I made it. Here's what happened. And he's like, well, it didn't feel that way. And she goes, all right, well, are we showering tonight together? And he's like, I don't think so. Not after you being rude. And like walked off. And I was like,
okay.
all right, like what the fuck?
And they've literally known each other for a week and they're showering
like
together.
6
Like
days,
you're not an
7
old
days.
married couple. Also, now I can't stop thinking about how many times you and I say like every time you say it now, I'm like, it's, I can't stop thinking about it.
I mean, how many times do you say it in that sentence?
I think I said it 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
You were saying it a lot too, though. That's why I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. See, it's just a part of our thing. I do think there's a point where it's too much. If it's every other word.
That's because they're using it to try and bridge the gap between their absent neurons. That's what they're trying to do. Like bird.
I had to have a brain cell once.
Dude, you could see at one point when one of the dudes got asked like an actual serious direct question instead of just some like bullshit around the clock question.
Mm-hmm.
And he had so little brain cells working, you could see them firing. He goes, yeah.
And that man used to be a nurse.
Like, oh boy, you're a nurse, huh?
Not anymore. He is like a model now. He says nurse on the show, but almost nobody with a real job goes on there because what real job is going to give you 6 weeks off?
I mean, not even that. You could, I guess, quit and go on there, but
yeah, but a lot of them are influencers and stuff like that. And he's like a male model. Somebody posted pictures online.
Most of them had jobs or things that they said that were able to take that time off because I feel like they weren't full-time jobs.
What's
not full-time jobs, but you know what I mean, like a standard work for somebody else job. Most of them were. There was models. There's a day trader. There was
I was like, with the day trader's name
coach. The day trader.
What's her name? She's so pretty.
Shelly.
Yeah. She and Sierra should have dated. Like
Sierra.
I was watching that. I was like, these guys don't deserve either one of them. These girls are way too good for them. Like, you know.
They brought up that game where they're like, how many people have you slept with in a single day? And some of the numbers that popped up were 2, and everyone was going crazy. And I was like, so you've had you've had one threesome? Like, if it was separate people, maybe you could have argued something against it. But even still, I feel like 2.
Well, and then the people that were complaining were the ones who were like 5, 10 people in a day, and you're like, bro, what are you complaining about? You're a man whore.
Yeah.
You know, I love watching it though. I think it's so fun. I cannot wait to get to the twerking episode. I'm so excited. Like,
didn't one of the guys say that he slept with like 6 women in a day?
Yeah, I think that was Austin. I hate that guy.
He acts so innocent on the show, but he's not.
And they all have the worst fucking tattoos. Like, if you are a tattoo artist who did a tattoo for any of those people on the show, like, you should quit. Sorry, but what the fuck were you thinking? Like, especially Like the Austin dude, his mom angel
No,
tattoo thing. The lines on that are awful.
The one on his lower like stomach is the worst one.
Yeah, the lady
of
drinking
any
like
tattoo.
boba or something.
Yeah, it's like some girl
Who the fuck
drinking a
is that?
milkshake, but there's like no details to it. There's no shading. I'm like,
Yeah, I just somebody
It's
really should have
something.
been like, maybe don't get this tattoo.
I don't know. After I watched like an episode or two, I'm like, I need a break. It's bad.
Yeah, I love it though. I can't wait to watch more. Very excited. Other than that, I'm pretty much just writing a book for school.
Yep. Less than 2 weeks till your first book comes out, July 4th.
Oh my god, it's so scary. Stop saying that.
You can get it on Kindle, Amazon, other places.
And then we're working on the hardcover thing.
Yeah, you need to give me that artwork. I can't do
Yeah,
anything
I
without
think
that.
she said she was sending it over today, so I'll check.
I don't know how hard it was to send over when you asked her for it.
I
but okay.
think it was an accident. I think she was using the template to make sure she had the right size, and then she just accidentally sent that version.
She might have, yeah. That makes sense.
So, whatever.
But still, terrible.
Well, the hardcover will be a special edition, though, because it's got, like, the description on the back instead of, like, the lines from the other one.
The lines.
Yeah, like, I just chose, like, a paragraph from the book to entice people. Because, like, that's one of the things you can do. I said that a really weird way. I'm sorry.
That's what us authors do. That's what she meant.
Yeah. I lost my train of thought. Oh, but so yeah, it'll be like a special edition with the hardcover copy. So
Which part is special?
it has a picture of me, and
Yeah, I don't know. You chose a wedding picture. It's
So?
interesting.
though
interesting
I
choice.
wanted the picture. I really think I would have liked.
Would have liked. It's you.
I
You
know.
pick.
It's me, like this part of me at the wedding, and then I'm just holding the sword. I thought that would have been really cool.
Why didn't you use that one?
I don't know.
You can still use it. I haven't submitted your picture to anything.
Yeah, but she put my picture on there.
Okay.
I don't want to pay for a new one because I already accepted the.
Well, you have to put the barcode on there anyway. You could put a picture over the top of the other picture.
Oh. Yeah, I could do that.
Yep.
I'm getting a master's degree.
Mhm.
See me on Love Island next year.
Did you ever have to take like a critical thinking class?
No, that's what English classes are for.
Okay. I was just checking.
I can think critically.
Yes.
Okay, goodbye now. Say the outro.
No, that's your job.
No, it's
Look,
your
you
job.
just told me that you can't pay someone to put a picture on top of another picture. Even though you've done it before several times.
Shut up. That's not critical thinking. That's me being a dumbass. It's different.
But what I said was more insulting somehow.
Yeah, because I care about your opinion.
Okay.
I don't care about mine.
This is the part where you leave.
Okay, well, that thing over there is Jordan. This thing over here is Ripley. You've been watching an episode of Mindless Prattle. If you like what you heard, please follow us, subscribe wherever you listen to your podcast. You can find us on mindlessprattle.com or TikTok, YouTube, whatever. Episodes come out every Monday at noon, and videos come out every Tuesday. I think that's going to do it for today. You have a good day wherever you are, and we shall see you next time. Goodbye.
Yes.